Good morning, everybody. Good morning, good morning, good morning. How are you all doing? No, Lily, not now. Um, Hope you're doing well. Oh, I hope your week has been off to a good start and all of that good stuff. And thank you for being here. I appreciate all of you so much and your comments. I appreciate them very, very much. I really do. Please like and subscribe and comment. I would appreciate it. I don't understand. Well, let me rephrase that. I was going to say I don't understand why all of this anxiety has been hitting me, but I do. I get it. Because of my sister and a few other things. But today I wanted to, I want to reaffirm to myself, and maybe it can help you too, in ways that life is good. I've been watching a lot of videos about how self-talk and thinking about where you are lucky, how you are lucky in life can help when it comes to anxiety and depression. And I know it doesn't take care of everything. I know it doesn't. But maybe today, sit back and think about what you have that is good and is something to be very grateful for in your life. Because we get into this spiral of, when things go wrong, it just spirals in our brains. Whatever is happening in our life, whatever is bringing us down, whatever is causing our anxiety or depression or whatever, you can spiral very quickly. And I'm trying to get myself out of that place, and it's not easy. It is not easy. So I'm not sitting here saying, oh yeah, this is so easy to do. No, it's not. But I'm trying to tell myself, talking to myself, telling myself I am lucky, I am blessed in many ways. I have a decent place to live. I have my kids and grandkids. I have my friend. I have a car. I have all the food I need. I have all the clothes I need. I have these two precious little dogs to keep me company, and companionship and unconditional love. These guys give unconditional love, and I cannot fathom my life without dogs. I just can't. Like last night, it's getting pretty cool here in Albuquerque at night. And last night when I went to bed, I thought, ooh, it's actually cool in the house. I mean, really cool. So I got under the blankets and snuggled in, and these precious little things, her and Pixie, oh, they snuggled right next to me, and to feel their body warmth and to see them so comfortable, snuggled right next to me, it was so comforting. I'm thinking about so many things, how lucky I was to have my parents as long as I did. They both died at 84 years old, 18 months apart. First my dad died, and then my mom died 18 months later, which seems to be the norm when somebody's been married for a very long time. But I think about how lucky I was to have them as long as I did. I think about how lucky I am to have the income that I have, which is my Social Security and the little bit I get from YouTube. Not much, believe me. Guys, just to give you an idea of how much I earn from YouTube, it's always below 150. That's it. Maybe 100. One time there was 175. That's all I'm earning. So it's not like it's a lot, but every little bit helps when you're living on a fixed income. I want you all to stop and think, you know, think about the good things in your life. Think about every little thing that is good in your life. That's what I'm doing. And I'm also talking to my body, literally, because they say the mind really can control your body in many ways. So I talk to my body. I tell myself, you are calm, you are happy, you are feeling good today. Today's going to be a good day for you. I do that to bring in a more calming, positive aspect about my life rather than focusing on the anxiety, which is very difficult to do. Very difficult. Right now, I am experiencing that morning anxiety. Don't know why it's in the morning. And then by, I'd say around, I don't know, 2 o'clock in the afternoon, it's like it disappears. But the remedies that my homeopath had me start, I do believe they're helping. I really do believe they're helping. One of the ones that she wanted me to start, I finally received yesterday from Amazon. And as soon as I took it, within about 30 minutes, I felt my body calm down. I literally, within about 30 minutes. And I took it this morning at 7 o'clock. I took them, the 4 remedies that I'm on. I thought, okay, I've got the anxiety. It's not real bad like it's been, but I took the remedies, and it helps me. I believe it's helping me. Plus, guys, I found out that lavender tea, just pure lavender, is extremely good for calming the nerves. So I ordered this one from Amazon. I'm going to show it to you. Oh, I never know about this glare, but that's it. It's pure lavender flowers. Buddha teas, pure lavender. And so I just got it this morning, actually. So I made a cup of tea with it, and I drank it down right away, because I researched it and it said that lavender tea is really well known to help calm nerves. And I'm willing to try anything, you know, anything that isn't drugs. So today I just wanted to make it to all of you suffering with anxiety and depression and maybe panic attacks and all that. I know how hard it is for you, but I'm working hard on focusing on the good things in my life. Even regarding my sister, which is what set this whole anxiety thing off. I'm telling myself she's out of ICU. She's progressing. She's doing well. I just went to my corner store again to talk to my favorite guy that works there. His name is Troy. And he looked at me and he goes, "Lori, you cannot worry about things you cannot control. You just can't. Just pray." He said, "Just pray. You know, pray." He said, "Just pray to find peace and joy in the life that you've been given." And he said something that meant a lot to me. He said, "You need to work on not worrying about Gloria anymore, and focus on you and your life, not Gloria's life." And the way he said it, he goes, and I don't mean that in a mean way, like don't care about her. He goes, "But you cannot live your life through what she's going through." I was like, oh my God. Made sense to me. So I was like, yeah, you know, you're right. So I came home and I thought, I've got to continue this, thinking of the things that I have so much to be grateful for, because we take so much for granted and focus on the bad. We focus on the negative things happening in our lives, and we forget the simplest of things that we have to be grateful for. So that's what I'm working on now. Maybe you can do that too. After you watch this video, look around you. Think about your life in general. Pick out the good things that have been in your life. And no, I'm not going to sit here and say, oh, that's just going to take care of your anxiety and depression. No, I know it doesn't work that way. But it helps your brain to not just be spiraling and focusing about what you're going through with the anxiety or the depression or the panic attacks. And that's tough. That's tough to fight against. Anybody who thinks it's easy, like, oh, just don't think about it, it doesn't work that way. Because when you are suffering from anxiety, panic attacks, and depression, you have chemical changes in your body and your brain. It's not just what you're thinking. There are actual chemical changes, and that makes it very difficult to control. But I'm finding that like last night when I was laying in bed, I was very peaceful and calm, but a little twinge of that anxiety came, and I immediately went, I am snug and warm in my bed, my dogs are next to me, I am safe, I'm calm, I feel good, I'm lucky. And instantly that little twinge went away, which was really strange, but it did, it went away. So yeah, like I talked to my friend Lucina yesterday, and we're going to get together for lunch Thursday, and I can't wait for that. And my daughter came over Sunday. I needed to get some groceries, and she came over, so we went shopping together. It was wonderful that she drove me. Oh, how I love it when somebody drives me. It's such a luxury. God, is it a luxury. So we went shopping. I got groceries because I had no groceries, guys. My fridge was empty, and so was my pantry, aside from a couple cans of soup. Because while I've been going through this anxiety, I just didn't have an appetite. So I was like, I'm not going to get groceries, and I thought, I need some now. There's nothing, you know. So I enjoyed going with her and my little grandson, Jack. He's doing really well. So I'm when I feel that feeling rush up, you know what I'm talking about when you suffer from anxiety and that type of thing. When that feeling rushes up, I immediately hug myself. And you might think, that is crazy. It's not. Research it. They found that when you have no one to ever hug you, it can actually affect you mentally and physically. But your body doesn't know the difference if it's someone else hugging you or you. Your mind, of course, does. But your body feels that hugging sensation. I was researching it, that when you hug yourself, it releases, it causes a little release of serotonin. And you hug yourself. So I did. I hugged myself, and I was like, I love myself. I am fortunate to have this body that I have, that I'm able to do things and live my life. I really hugged myself. And it actually felt good, because it is proven that when you have no human touch, like when you live alone, when you don't have constant human touch, and even something as slight as somebody walking by and going like that to you, hi honey, when you're lacking that, it can affect you mentally and physically. There's no doubt about that. That's proven. So you have to love yourself. That's what I'm saying, is you have to love yourself. So I've been doing that, and talking to my body. I actually watched a video that said when you talk to your body, your brain makes it respond. So you have to talk to your body. You know, I am calmer today. I am going to feel good today. You know, that type of thing, it sets your brain on a different track. And no, it's not easy. I'm not going to sit here and tell you, oh, it's so easy. No, it's not. Because we are internally, mentally, and physically fighting against that anxiety and depression. So I want you to sit back and look around you. Think about your life. Push away the bad stuff. Like if there was something that happened in your family, your job, your relationship, push all that away. And think about what good is in your life. I'm grateful I have a backyard for my little dogs to go do their business. I once lived in a hotel room when I was pretty much homeless, and I had to go out and walk them everywhere to go to the bathroom. And that was no fun. So I feel very fortunate that I opened the garage door and out they go. So I'm thinking about all these little things that make my life better. Like right now I'm in between having, you know, the cooler turned off and the heater turned on because I have a swamp cooler. I'm not ready for the heater yet, but it's getting pretty cold at night and in the morning. So I pulled out my two little electric heaters that I got on Amazon. They have a thermostat. I put one on this side of the house and one on that side of the house. In a matter of a few minutes, it was comfortable in here. I'm not ready for the heater, and I thought, how lucky am I to have these little heaters to take away the chill till I'm ready to have that heater turned on. Because we've got a day coming up that's going to be 77. I can't have a heater going at that temperature. So yeah, I'm sitting here thinking about all the things. I am so blessed, and think about what ways you are blessed or you are lucky. If you don't like the word blessed, think of the ways that you are lucky. What things you have, what is in your life. Think about it, because it takes work. It does. And you've got to really actually stop and think about it. You need to stop and say, you know what? I got to let that go. I have this that's good. I got to let that go. I have this that's good. You really do need to, guys, because those anxiety and depression and negative thoughts, they can overwhelm you in a split second and take over everything. And it is a chore. I'll admit it's a chore to fight it, but we have to. We're here for a reason. I don't know the reason, but we're here for a reason. And we've got to make the best of it that we can. We have to make the best of it that we can. So guys, work hard on thinking about what you have to be grateful for in your life. Center yourself. Center yourself. And think about it. Think about the good. And talk to your body. Tell yourself, I am lucky. I am blessed. And I know it doesn't apply to everybody because you may have some terrible illness or something, and I understand that. But try to think outside of that, what else you have that you need to be grateful for. So just hoping I can help you find a better way to get through your days, because I'm working hard. I'm working very, very hard to see the better side of this life I've been given. So anyway, guys, you take care. And as usual, my Lily says hello. And Pixie, well, she's under the chair. So take care, guys. I will talk to you later, and I hope this helps you see your life in a better light. Take care. Love you all. Bye-bye.